Hey guys, we're out riding, but we're out here for a special reason today. This bike is 2 years old, and I want to tell you all the things that we've got going on with this bike in the 2 years that we've owned it. The good things, the bad things, the things we've changed, and the things we haven't done to it. All right, so we're riding a 2022 Trek Roscoe 7. So, like I just said, this is a 2022 Trek Roscoe 7. We didn't do anything to it when we bought it. But since then, we have done a few things to it. The bike, overall, fantastic. If you're looking for a bike, you really can't go wrong with Trek Roscoe 7. It's a really good overall trail bike with 140 millimeter fork in the front, and it is a hardtail. So, but like I said, it is a great bike to get started with in your mountain biking career. Almost lost it. So let's just talk about the bike here for a minute, and then I'm gonna go back riding. But anyways, like I was saying, Trek Roscoe 7 for 2022. We bought it bare bone stock, didn't have anything done to it when we picked it up. The bike, fantastic. After 2 years though, it does have a few minor issues. Some of them are my doing because bike maintenance, not highest on my priority list. Riding my bike is. So after 2 years, things that really need to be done. On the fork, like I said, 140 millimeter RockShox Judy silver. We haven't done anything to it in 2 years. It is starting to show its age, and it does need fork service this year. So, you know, keep up on your fork service, unlike me, and you really probably shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. As far as the drivetrain, the Dior 12-speed drivetrain, I've had zero problems with it, except for I did tear this cable once in a crash, you know, the shifter cable. Well, you know, those things happen when you go down. The only thing we've really done to this is just kept it clean, kept it lubed. That's really about it as far as the drivetrain goes. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Dior drivetrain. It is great and fantastic. It shifts smooth, it shifts quicker. Yeah, it's not the lightest like XT or the SRAM X01 or Axis, you know, whatever other drivetrain you're talking to. It's just a bomb-proof, solid drivetrain. Brakes. So after 2 years, the brakes, I'm finding that I'm finally moving out of the skill level where I do need more braking power. They are only the 2-piston brakes, and then after 2 years, I'm pretty sure we do need brake pads. They're not grinding or screeching or anything like that yet, but I can definitely feel that they're getting a little softer, and definitely need to upgrade or purchase some new brake pads after 2 years. Like I said, I've ridden it hard for 2 years and have done very little maintenance on this bike. Very, very, very little maintenance. One of the other things that I found that after a couple years needs some work is this dropper post. It's starting to grind a little. You know, as you push it up and down, there's probably some dirt in it. It probably needs to come apart. But other than that, you know, there's been no issues after a couple years of pretty hard riding. Like I said, no real big deal with it. The lever works fantastic. It's overall really solid. But like I said, after a couple years, it's starting to get a little grindy. The one thing that I noticed, which you notice on a lot of dropper posts, is the side-to-side wiggle. That's pretty typical. This one wiggles a little more than the one on Gigi's Ritmo, but you know, for a stock dropper post, you can't go wrong with it. Wheels, rims, no problem. They're just the Bontrager stock rims that come on the bike. Tires, we have upgraded the tires this year. We went with Maxxis Assegai in the front and DHR2 in the back over the stock tires this season. And it made a huge difference. The stock tires, there's nothing wrong with them. You could totally get by with them for a season or two if you're not riding super hard. They're pretty solid, but I wanted a little more traction for this season, so we went with the upgrade. A couple of things that we did upgrade right away on this bike when we purchased it. Pedals, we went with the P&W range composite pedals over the plastic pedals that come with it. These have a nice big platform, nice metal pins, and I liked them a lot better than the slippery plastic ones. You're gonna wanna upgrade that no matter what, period. Same thing, I went with the P&W grips, the loam grips up here. Here, I can show you a little closer. I'm gonna get you close. We went with the loam grips over the standard grips. They were, these are just a little bigger handle, a little softer. Then I just happened to feel that the stock grips were a little weak as well. We did upgrade the bar. From the stock bar, we went with the P&W bar as well. Just more for a little bit more rise and a little more sweep to it. But overall, guys, like I said, we haven't done much to it as far as maintenance. It needs brake pads for sure. The fork definitely needs some service. Drivetrain, like I said, real solid. It's Looks like it needs a lube here. I haven't done it in a week or so, and I just jumped on the bike this morning and came out with the camera to do this here review. Like I said, after 2 years, I have no complaints with this bike overall. It is a great bike, great platform to get out riding on. And if you're looking for a bike, pick up a 2023 or a 2024 or find a nice used 2022. You'll be in fantastic shape. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you all soon.